Delaware County Board of Commissioners. And I would like to ask Director Deanna Brandt to lead us in the pledge.
Please join me in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'm Barb Lewis, President. To my left is Vice President Jeff Benton. To my right, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill. And we have our Administrator, Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator and Counsel, Eric Hostetler, and our clerks, Jennifer Walraven and Brandy Wilson. We can begin.
Resolution number 25-682 in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held August 28th, 2025.
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-682. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today. That brings us to item number 3, resolution number 25-683, in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0903 and memo transfers in batch number MT APR 0903.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-683. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-684, in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-684. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-685, in the matter of setting date and time for viewing and public hearing for consideration of the drainage improvement petition for the Indian Run Lateral Number 3 watershed filed by the Bernice Farm LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-685. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-686, in the matter of setting date, time for viewing and public hearing for consideration of the drainage improvement petition for the Homestead Lane North watershed filed by David A. Wolf and others.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-686. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-687, in the matter of declaring the month of September 2025 as Suicide Prevention Month in Delaware County.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Welcome.
Hi. Hi, Commissioners. I'm Steve Brown. I'm the Communications Director at the Delaware Morrow Mental Health and Recovery Services Board. Thank you so much for considering this important proclamation to declare September to be Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Suicide really is the most tragic result of behavioral health care challenges, and what makes it even more tragic is that it's so often preventable. With the right community supports and the right community investment, we can really help people. We can prevent suicide, and we can help people even turn around their lives and thrive post-crisis. And so we're very thankful that you're joining us in this effort to continue doing this. We're conveners, and we want our community to be at the table in this effort to prevent suicide. And we think that's really represented in this year's national theme for Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, which is Together in Strength, Dignity, Hope, and in Purpose. And our county, our board is the behavioral health care authority for this county, but this proclamation here really represents an effort by the Delaware Suicide Prevention Coalition. Several of the members are here in attendance with us today. Our crisis hotline provider helpline is the home of the coalition, but this proclamation really brings together everyone who works in the behavioral health care space, and so many of our partners are involved in this. It really is a collaboration. Also, I would encourage you to attend the Suicide Prevention Walk that's coming up next Saturday, September 13th. It's on the Jaywalk at Ohio Wesleyan University. It's from 9 a.m. to noon. A lot of events that day, and then it culminates with a 1.5-mile walk to raise awareness for suicide prevention. So it's a great event. Hope you all can make it, and thank you again for your time today.
Oh, thank you. Would anyone else like to speak who's here? Okay. We do have a proclamation, but let's pass the resolution first.
Vote on motion 25-687. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
All right. And I will read the proclamation and then we'll get a photo. Whereas suicide is a serious and preventable public health issue that affects individuals, families, and communities across the United States, including Delaware County, Ohio. And whereas, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, suicide is one of the leading causes of death nationwide, and thousands of Americans die by suicide each year. And whereas awareness, education, access to resources, and community engagement are essential in reducing the stigma associated with mental illness and encouraging individuals in crises to seek help, and Delaware County is committed to fostering a supportive environment where all residents feel valued, heard, and connected. And whereas organizations, agencies, and individuals throughout Delaware County, including mental health professionals, educators, faith leaders, and community advocates, work tirelessly to provide services, support, and outreach aimed at suicide prevention. And Suicide Prevention Month provides an important opportunity to promote awareness, highlight resources, and encourage open conversations about mental health and well-being. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Commissioners of Delaware County, Ohio, hereby declare the month of September 2025 as Suicide Prevention Month in Delaware County. And the Commissioners encourage all residents, schools, businesses, and community organizations to observe this month with appropriate activities and initiatives to promote mental health, raise awareness, and offer hope to all those affected by suicide. And it's signed Commissioners Jeff Benton, Barb Lewis, and Gary Merrill. And at this point, if there are any comments from the board, we will get a picture.
Yeah, I would just say thanks to the Mental Health Board for their work on this very important topic. Helpline is kind of the front line of suicide prevention, but there are many other agencies and organizations that provide support and help as well. So I want to thank everyone for doing that and then raising awareness of it. Very preventable, and hopefully we'll prevent more suicides in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your work. And we have many organizations, as you said, Commissioner. Helpline is one of those top organizations that really deals with suicide prevention right on the front lines, and there are other organizations too that do that. And we have an excellent mental health and recovery organization representing the county, and thank you for that.
And the resolution says it all, the proclamation. We've all been involved in some form, probably family members or people we know that have been affected by this in some form. And I applaud and appreciate all the efforts by everyone in this room and those that aren't in the room today for the role you play in this very important area. So thank you very much.
And let's get a picture. Front and center. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, what that thing. Just so they. Sure. Yeah. Thanks, Eric. Okay, we can proceed.
Okay, that brings us to item number 8. Resolution number 25-688, in the matter of authorizing the county administrator to represent the board at and approve and execute all documents associated with the closing of the STB3 LLC, Sherman and Stratford Ecological Center Incorporated easements, 2023 Ohio Department of Agricultural Local Agricultural Easement Purchase Program.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Scott Stevens, Administrator with the Soil and Water Conservation District. Happy to answer any questions you might have about the Farmland Preservation Program or the closing process that is to come here.
Okay.
Standard procedure of the past, the Administrator served as on your behalf.
Oh, okay.
When do you think this one will close, Scott?
Soon.
Soon.
Soon, yeah. The paperwork, I'm pretty sure we've got everything done on our end. It's purely a matter of their review down at the department, at the Office of Farmland Preservation. When we get those closing packets back, I'll have your staff look at those documents as well, and then we'll get the closing scheduled. Hopefully, we have these 3, and then the one that's still left over from 22, have them buttoned up by the first of the year, would be my hope. So, they had some turnover in the office down there. Jody Bowen retired, so I think they're in replace. She's been there 20-plus years and handled this part of it, so they're making a new way forward, I guess, at this point. So it might take a minute.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, thanks for coming.
Yes.
Scott. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-688. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-689, in the matter of approving an agreement by and between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Title First Agency Incorporated for title services for the Agricultural Easement Purchase Program.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Same.
2025 applicant, just initiating that process for the Sherman Farms to get the title work done. It'll take them generally a month or so to return the title work. It'll be a review for several months, more than likely at ODA. There's 40-plus applications across the state this year. It'll be one of the batch, and we'll continue the process upon the green light from ODA, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good.
Okay.
Yep.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-689. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number
Thank you, Scott.
25-690, in the matter of approving the child placement service contracts, First Amendments and Second Amendments between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners, the Delaware County Department of Job and Family Services, and child placement provider Champion Lifehouse LLC, Hope for Tomorrow Consoling and Treatment Center, and the Nutter Center for Empowering Women, ENA Incorporated, and Northeast Ohio Adoption Services.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. This is a big resolution. We have 2 of our regular amendments that we have done with providers that we've worked with in the past. We don't currently have youth placed there. However, the other 3 are all brand-new contracts. We had 3 pretty emergent placements. This was the only place that would take them that could meet their needs and so on. So those contracts are hopefully being approved. One of the youth is still with one of those 3 facilities. 2 of them have already been moved to another facility that they were able to make arrangements with, so.
Okay. Any questions on this? Okay. And this is Jessica.
Jennifer.
Jennifer, sorry, that's right. Business Administrator for Job and Family Services that reported,
Yeah.
and vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-690. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-691, in the matter of approving a transfer of funds for Job and Family Services.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Sorry, I forgot to
Same.
introduce myself the first time. So I'm Jennifer Wattenshade, the Business Administrator of Job and Family Services. This is the first half of our state fiscal year 26 maintenance of effort transfer. A few years ago, the state provided some additional funding to PCSAs across, all the counties. However, some of the county commissioners were not providing any local contribution anymore, so the state made it a mandatory contribution that each county was supposed to assist with for placement costs. This is an average of the last 4 calendar years for the upcoming state fiscal year. So it's averaging out to be about 1.1 million, and it'll ebb and flow just a little above and below that over the next few years, so.
Okay, questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-691. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-692, in the matter of approving a grant agreement between the Ohio Department of Medicaid and the Delaware County Family Children's First Council.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This one is a contract or a grant agreement between our Family and Children First Council and the state MSY, which is Multisystem Youth Funding. As youth come into our agency and they need assistance, our FCFC team goes through, they provide an application to them. They apply for this funding 90 days at a time for these youth. So as they're approved, the funding is paid to us and we cover the costs of the children's care.
Okay.
But it keeps them out of our custody.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-692. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-693, in the matter of approving a renewed memorandum of understanding between the Delaware Morrow Mental Health and Recovery Services Board and the Delaware County Family Children's First Council Service Coordinator position for Olentangy Schools 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is an agreement between Mental Health Board and FCFC. This provides an additional service coordinator for our FCFC team. This individual focuses primarily on Olentangy School District. They get out there, they network with the families that may be struggling or need additional assistance to connect them with services before they end up in a crisis situation and reverting to our agency or the Family and Children First Council for other services.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-693. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-694, in the matter of approving a renewed memorandum of understanding between the Delaware Morrow Mental Health and Recovery Services Board and the Delaware County Family Children's First Council pooled funding for FY 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is an agreement between Mental Health Board and FCFC also. We do have pooled funding available for youth that, or families that come to us that need assistance, and we can provide respite, we can provide counseling services, things to help keep these kids busy, engaged, and active in the community, and, safe. So they provide a contribution to this fund so that every time they have a youth that we are working with, we don't have to go back and forth and do all these smaller transfers. So this is just helping to make things a little more efficient.
Okay. How long has this agreement, do you know, been in effect?
So they have provided contribution one way or another since I have been here, and it's been almost 6 years.
Okay.
This MOU, I believe this is the second year of this version of the MOU.
Okay.
It's just a bigger chunk than what they used to contribute. We've had an influx of families that need services,
Sure.
so.
Sure.
But they put it to good use, and they pre-approve everything that is being spent with them. It just saves us from all the transfers, so.
Oh, sure, sure. Well, we're growing, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is just another instance of why we have increases. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-694. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-695. In the matter of approving a grant agreement, DCYG 2670335, between the Ohio Department of Children and Youth and the Delaware County Department of Job and Family Services for Ohio Family Children's First.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is just our standard grant agreement with the state so that we can provide, we can receive funding from them for our normal operations.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-695. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number
Thank you, Jennifer.
25-696, in the matter of approving a service agreement with Public Consulting Group LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Jeff Fischel, Director of EMS, Delaware County. In front of you is the agreement with Delaware County and PCG to handle our ambulance supplemental payment program. They were the ones who, actually they were the only one who responded to our RFP that we put out a couple months ago, and this is the finalized agreement.
And they've done a great job.
Sorry?
They've done a great job.
Yeah, so this year will be the first year of an actual payment coming in, and then this agreement extends well beyond that. But everything they've done up to this point in their first year has been fantastic, yes.
Okay, great. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-696, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Resolution number 25-697, in the matter of confirming the levying and certification of the special assessments for the construction of improvements to Home Road and Green Meadows Drive, both located east of US Route 23 in Orange Township, Delaware County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Eric Hostetler. Last year, the board did levy special assessments for Home Road and Green Meadows Drive, and the special assessment legislation required that we certify these when, or they be placed on the tax duplicate when there's a certificate of occupancy. And so we've confirmed with building safety what properties have had occupancy to date, and we'll get these over to the auditor to start collection next year.
Okay. Any questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-697, Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Resolution number 25-698, in the matter of certifying the special assessments for the construction of Rollison Pyatt Road in Berlin Township, Delaware County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This one is a special assessment for the extension of Rollison Pyatt Road. We had previously levied assessments for the Berlin Farm on the east side of the road. This will cover the developments on the west side of the road. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
Okay, vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-698, Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
That brings us to administrator reports.
Nothing today, thank you. Commissioner Merrill?
I don't really have anything today, other
Okay.
than I know there's a lot of Sooner fans in Columbus, Ohio tomorrow, this Saturday. They play Michigan.
Who?
The Sooners.
Sooners play Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all sitting here.
In Oklahoma? Oh, well, I'm definitely a Sooners fan this
yeah.
weekend.
Ah,
Yeah. They're my,
ah.
yeah, my second
I'm
favorite.
surprised you didn't know that.
I forgot about that. My second favorite team is whoever's playing Michigan. So it's good to know. I had just a few things. I want to congratulate Ken O'Brien on being sworn in as the new treasurer, effective September 1st. Congratulations to Ken. Look forward to working with him. Our subco renewal, the health insurance provider, is a consortium of 80 or 50 counties or so in Ohio, issued their renewal for 2026, and it came in pretty high. Unfortunately, just high usage and cost increases. So we're going to have to spend some time working on understanding and managing that. Had a CCAO Tax and Finance Committee call yesterday where we talked about inside millage and trying to cap inside millages for counties, for the county taxes, just the county property tax piece of your property tax bill. And there's general agreement among that committee that we ought to have a cap on the increase, and the recommendation is going to be 3%. We'll see how that goes into the legislative process, but there's a lot of things going on the property tax front, as we all know, a lot of different ideas being floated and studied and so on. We got the Moody's report on our debt review, and very favorable, again, AAA rated. Want to compliment everybody on that. I know Auditor Keitza leads that effort, but everybody participates in maintaining a AAA rating. And there was just a bunch of interesting information in the report, some analyses that they do, some ratios and so on. One thing that we've learned is that Delaware County has a GDP, gross domestic product, of over $14 billion. Which I would not have known that, and it's an interesting number. But, you know, we have a significant economy here, and it's growing very nicely, as we all know. So, and again, there's a whole bunch of ratios where we're well into the AAA rating territory and exceeding the median in many cases in the various ratios that Moody's looks at when they're evaluating our financials. Got Morp City Executive Committee today, and then I want to remind everyone that the horse parade is this Sunday at 3 o'clock from the fairgrounds to downtown, back to the fairgrounds. It'll be 40,000 people along the parade route, so it's a great event. So hopefully everybody can watch that.
Oh, I think the weather's going to be great.
Weather should be perfect, yeah.
Oh, boy, that's wonderful.
Yep.
Like to congratulate our new treasurer, Ken O'Brien. It'll be a pleasure to work with him. And I was reappointed to the National Justice and Public Safety Steering Committee, and our new chairman is actually a criminal and county district attorney from Camel County, Texas. So it was an interesting meeting that we had, our first meeting, and got some updates on legislation, but we look forward to another active year on that. And went to regional planning the other night, and I was just going to ask too on the property tax committee. One of the things we were discussing at the CCAO meeting about a week ago was what to do regarding property taxes. And Auditor Kites had proposed doing a 3-year moratorium on appraisals. So at least giving people time, like the legislature, to actually craft something that would really be good.
Right.
Is that, I just wondered if the mayor was...
We didn't discuss that. It was strictly for having a cap.
Oh, just the cap.
Yeah, there was just that one topic.
Okay.
And it's very interesting. Again, people generally don't understand that the county is only a very, very small percent of your property tax bill.
Yes.
And you know, we're about 3%. We've rolled back about a third of that 3% every year for the last 4 years, and you know, so we're making significant to what we can do.
Right.
Plus
We're making
the one mill that we rolled back since
plus the 1 mill that rolled
nobody
back
talks
almost
about.
20 years ago. I mean,
Right.
you know, there's significant return of or non-collection of property taxes that the county can control. As people know, or most people I think understand, school districts are the 75% of a property tax bill, and then the other agencies are the rest. But hopefully, you know, again, with all the focus on property tax, I think there's going to be a lot of discussion about you know, different ideas, and hopefully some real progress will come out of it. I'm optimistic that it will, because so many people are concerned and focused on it.
Good. That's great. Your points are very well taken as far as our very low percentage.
Yeah, and again, we've rolled back
property tax.
somewhere around half between the two pieces. We've rolled back half of our property taxes, but again, we're only a small percentage of it. So we've done a lot.
Right.
And it's total 25 million just in the last 4 years.
Yes, it's important that the public know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sounds good. Okay, we do have need for executive
We
session.
do. Resolution number 25-699. In the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of employment and compensation of a public employee or public official.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 25-699. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We're now recessed into executive session.